Hey everybody, Jared here, and I've recently been posting these long videos about these Alice in Wonderland prints that I had done, and they were great that they were these long videos, but someone said, could you please give us a short version? So here is the short version of what those long videos are. To start, a friend of mine owns a first edition copy of Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There by Lewis Carroll with 50 illustrations by John Tenniel. This is from 1872. It was kind of loosely bound. He was having it repaired, which allowed me to scan in all the plates nice and flat. Now, these plates were illustrations that were then later turned into engravings, which were then later, these woodblock engravings were then later turned into copper plate copies. But that's not the point right now. The point is I had these scans and I wanted to do something fun with it. So what did I do? Well, we come over here and we look at this page over here, page 148, where you have the Hatta, which later turns out to be the Hatter, as we know. And I said, what could I do very fun with this image? So I'm going to take you really fast through what I've done here. So this is a zoom in on this image. Now, this image, of course, is from the old book. And then I want to make a grayscale copy of it where I've chopped it out to see what my composition is going to look like. And then after I've cut it out, I've got to expanded the grays a little bit. And then I've dodged and burned it some more and even some more. And eventually I get to where it is a full 100% black and white image. And that's really what I need if I'm going to carve a wood block. So this is a pure black image. Matter of fact, it's not even black and white. It's black and transparency. It's pure black. And every step along the way of how I converted it from this grayscale image to pure black and pure white and the hours it took there, that's what's documented in those other videos. Voila, how was that for getting fast? Now, the next step is I want to flip the image because I'm going to turn this into an engraving. And what I ended up doing was I made it a white and black image instead of a black and white image. And somewhere in here, I added my signature. The other thing I needed to do is that if I were to zoom in on it again, these lines, when they're engraved, will become these really little delicate things that could break off. So I add a glow to my image, which will create these ramps, which will give it a little bit more structure when I go to do my engraving on the Glowforge. So I save this image so I can engrave it in wood, and then I also come around here and I create a mask. And this mask, as you can see, is slightly larger, and I'm going to cut this mask out of cardboard, which will also help in my printmaking process. So when I'm done using my laser cutter called a Glowforge, don't need to save that, I will end up having a cardboard mask. Actually, it is a poster board, and I will have this piece of MDF wood, which I have done a laser engraving on. This, by the way, is about a 1 millimeter engrave. I could have done deeper, but this is about what I like. Now, you can also see that's all sooty and smoky, and that's okay because my next step is to clean it up. And actually, this MDF that I use is really good quality, and it allows me to do a really amazing job cleaning up. And again, that cleanup is documented in longer videos on how I get it clean. But you can see that I have one very flat surface which will keep my ink and all the little ramps which keep everything else in place. Next thing I do is I go and I grab and I start inking up the plate using standard print maker's ink. This is woodblock ink. And then because I haven't gone deep enough and there's going to be a lot of stuff, I put the mask down, which keeps it nice and clean. I lay my piece of paper down and I pull my print. Voila! And I have a wonderful woodblock print that I have carved, that I've printed from my carving, from my, there's the hours of work there. And then of course the next step is to print lots of them, which is what I did. I did an edition of 28. They're all signed and numbered and available on Etsy. But regardless, you can see what the basic process is. And that is what those longer videos are in a nutshell, was the step-by-step technical process of what I did to get from book to print. Thanks for watching.
And as always, please be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Ooh, and share. Like, subscribe, follow, and share. Ooh, and comment. Like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. Yeah, that's right. Do it all. Thank you.